Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a continuation video about the autonomous ships or unmanned ships in the marine industry. We have a question coming from Rebecca Waddle. She said that, hey, do you think it will be better that autonomous ships are doing all the shipping in the future? And the answer to that question is, of course no. If you want to know why, please continue watching and subscribe to my YouTube channel and consider giving this video a thumbs up. Current international shipping law states that ocean-going vessel must be properly crewed, so fully autonomous unmanned ships aren't allowed in the international waters. But change is afoot in the maritime sector, and earlier this year, the UN's International Maritime Organization, or IMO, began discussions that could allow unmanned ships to operate across oceans. This raises the prospect of crewless, ghost ships crisscrossing the ocean, with the potential for cheaper shipping with fewer accidents. Several Japanese shipping firms, for example, are reportedly investing hundreds of millions of dollars into technology, and British firm Rolls-Royce demonstrated that the world's first remote-controlled unmanned commercial ship earlier this year. However, removing experienced crew from ships means that any accidents that do occur could be far more severe. On top of this, many practical, regulatory, and technological barriers remain in turning the world's cargo ships into a fully autonomous fleet. And that could mean it's a long time before it's actually profitable to invest in the technology. The IMO's Maritime Safety Committee sat for the 98th time in June 2017, starting discussions that may well lead to a change in the rules set by the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea. But indications are that it is likely to be a long and complex process. The issues relating to the safety and economics of unmanned ships have barely started to be considered. A lot of work will need to be done before solutions are found or agreements are reached. Now, let's talk about one of the factors that needs to be considered before implementing the unmanned ships or the autonomous ships. One of them is fewer accidents. Now, one of the biggest issues in the safety of solely relying on computers to operate ships over vast ocean distances. Some think that autonomous ships would have fewer accidents because the majority of maritime accidents involve collision or groundings caused by humans. In its 2016 annual overview, the European Maritime Safety Agency found that 62% of the 880 accidents occurring globally from 2011 to 2015 were caused by human erroneous action. If we accept that autonomous vessels might be navigated without making the same mistakes as a human crew, then the statistics do seems to stack up. But things are actually much more complex than that. A study from March 2017 analyzed that 100 accidents that occurred from 1999 to 2015, the researchers attempted to assess whether the accidents would have been more or less likely to happen if the vessels had been unmanned. They found that the likelihood of groundings or collisions might have been decreased significantly if those vessels had been unmanned. But they also identified that where accidents do happen, the consequences may become more severe without a crew to intervene. In particular, accidents involving fires may be more serious if there is no crew to act as firefighters. This means it's far from clear that the overall risk from accidental would decrease significantly if ships were unmanned, although there is certainly a case to be made that there will be fewer. The operators of cargo ships will also only adapt unmanned ships if they offer economic benefits. If profit margins can be increased, then the return of investment of buying and operating a ship may be attractive. The full picture is, again, complex. A recent study reviewing the potential economic benefits of the unmanned ships found that there are indeed savings to be made, mainly related to crew pay, accommodation, and utilities. The second factor that we are considering is the unexpected cost. But some new costs will also be introduced, with a new workforce needed to do more family-friendly shore-based jobs in operation centers. The cost of the new sensors and control systems required will also offset any potential savings. The study found that if potentially improved fuel efficiency is factored in, then an unmanned bulk cargo carrier may be able to reduce the cost of carrying freight by around just 3.4%. So what I have said on my previous videos, the advantages of autonomous ships are plentiful. They eliminate human error, reduce crewing costs, increase the safety of life, and allow for more efficient use of space and ships design and efficient use of fuel. So they have to consider these following factors before they implement the unmanned ships or the autonomous ships. Thank you so much for watching and see you on my next video.